Hey there YouTubers, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to camouflage your airsoft gun using a technique called sponge dabbing. So this technique actually uses sponges. Most people use sea sponges or whatever, but I just took these like little sponges from the dollar store and I used needle nose pliers and pulled a bunch of stuff out of them, made my own patterns. So like I think that's actually way better because they're more flat and you can customize your own pattern. As you can see, I got it all apart. Basically, once you got all these parts off, which you don't have to do, but I recommend if you want to do a really nice job, you take some saran wrap and you put it in the areas that may get some paint. Like, you definitely don't want paint on your scope lenses, so I put some there and I put some on there because I'm going to be camouflaging the scope caps too. So yeah, you're going to need some Krylon paint. It doesn't have to be Krylon, but some sort of really tough primer that you can get camouflage colors for. Like, I'm going to be using black, green, tan and brown, mostly tan and brown though, because I already got the black and green here, but I'm just going to try and make the black match the green, so I'm going to be doing a little bit different steps for each color. Also, you're going to need one of these. That's how sponge dabbing works. Basically all you do is you spray a bunch of spray paint in there, preferably really tough, like primer stuff like Krylon or whatever, or Rust-Oleum, and then you dab your sponge in, and these artificial sponges, they soak up a lot more than the sea sponges, so to get a new side going it takes like a little while. So you dab it on there like pretty hard. With the sea sponges you don't press hard with anything, and then you press it on the gun, and when you press it on the gun with the artificial ones, you have to press pretty hard actually. But the good thing about them, that I actually think it's worth it to use these, is they actually never gob up the paint, because it soaks up so much that no matter how hard you press, it's not gonna like create a run or anything. And if you mess up somehow, or if you put too much of one color on, you can always just add a little bit more of another color. So it's like impossible to mess up this kind of paint job. And you'll probably just need, like, you don't need 4 kinds of paint, you just need like 2 or 3 colors, but I used 4 to do a really good job of a variety of colors and stuff. Yeah, it used half a can of 3 of the cans that I used the most, and then the other can I only had half a can to begin with, and I only used like half of that, so I easily have enough to do another large gun. The only parts you don't have to paint, well, you shouldn't paint really, are the cheek rest and the buttstock, because you don't want paint getting on your cheek if it rubs off, and that's the buttstock's rubber, so I wouldn't paint that either. Some of you may only want to paint the main stock, because that also looks really good too, but I'm going for the full camo look. So here's the finished product. I think it looks amazing. You can't really have better camouflage than this. For spring, summer, and fall, this will work good. The lighting in here isn't that great, but you get the picture. Alright, and did those two, the scope caps. So, yeah, I think this is a very effective way of camouflaging your weapon.